Hello Gators, welcome back. Today we're going to select and use different simulations to represent simple and compound events. So in order to obtain the probability of various events, a simulation is often conducted. It allows us to represent the likelihood of a real-life event occurring by using an experiment with similar probabilities. This method is used by researchers when it is difficult to collect experimental data or when the theoretical probability is unknown. So for example, tossing a coin, rolling a number cube, using a deck of cards, or even using a random number generator. These are all ways to use a simulation. You can conduct these simulations to figure out the probabilities of real-life events. So let's look here. We have a simulation to represent probability. So let's look. On a multiple choice question, there's a 25% chance of getting the answer correct. Which simulation can be represent the same probability? So we need the event that will give us a 25% probability or likelihood. So flipping a fair coin and getting heads. So to flip a fair coin, remember you can get, if you flip a fair coin, you either get heads or you get tails. So this would be a 50% chance because you can either get heads or tails. Spinning a 1 on a spinner with 4 equal sections. Well, if the whole spinner is equivalent to 1. So if we landed on one part of the spinner, it would be, here would be, 0.25, here would be 0.25, here would be 0.25, and this last section would also be 0.25. So this would give us a 25% chance. And lastly, draw. And then our last one says draw either a heart, a diamond, a spade, or a club from a deck of cards. Well, that's for, let's say you wanted to draw a heart. You have 4 cards or 4 hearts out of a 52 card deck. This would give you a 1 out of 13 chance, which is about 77% likelihood. So which one is a 25% likelihood? That would be B, spinning a 1 on a spinner with 4 equal sections labeled 1 through 4. Number 2 says, the weather report shows that there is a 50% chance of rain with simulations. Which simulation can be used to represent the same probability? So again, we're looking at the one that's going to give us a 50% likelihood. If we draw 1 card from a 52 card deck, that's 1 out of 52. Rolling a dice and getting a 3, well, a dice is 1 through 6. So if you get a 3, that's a 1 out of 6 chance. And then flipping tails on a fair coin. Well, you can either have heads or tails, so that's a 50% chance, so that would be C. So now you have a Desmos activity that you will do. You're going to go to student.desmos.com. Your teacher will have a specific class code. If you are in Miss Cypher's class, you will use this code. If you are not in Miss Cypher's class, you have to reach out to your teacher to get that code that you should have finished in class. If you have any other questions, please reach out to your math teacher on Canvas inbox. And I will see you all in the next